right, welcome back in, everyone. So this is our newest segment. We started it here last week on News 3 Live at noon, breaking down the law, joined by local attorney Matthew Hoffmann with Battle-Born Injury Lawyers. So today we're going to talk about something that's very fitting, not only here because we've experienced it locally with October 1st, but we had another school shooting yesterday in Colorado. We had a shooting last week. So this seems like something that's happening on a weekly basis. So we're going to talk about the so-called bump stock law that it hasn't officially passed yet, but all indications are that it will. So we've all focused here locally in Nevada on the whole bump stock part, and that would be making anything that can turn a semi-automatic into an automatic weapon illegal, which is what the October 1st shooter had on him. But there's other parts of this law that haven't really gotten a lot of attention that could really impact us locally pretty potentially.
Yes, so the law that's been proposed is known as the bump stock bill, so to speak, and it passed the assembly. And just like the federal law that's already passed, it bans any device that turns a semi-automatic weapon into an automatic weapon. It goes a little further than the federal law because it also includes certain types of trigger devices. But it's really the second part of the bill that's very legally significant. So since 1989, Nevada has had on the books law that the state law concerning guns and gun control preempts any local law. So if the city of Las Vegas or Clark County want to pass a stricter ban, can't do it, the state law prevails. What they're proposing is to get rid of that and now allow only on the county level. So the cities can't make up their own rules, but the counties can. And in Nevada, we have very large counties. So theoretically, if this passes, Clark County, which is the largest population, the commissioners could then have, if they wanted to, they could pass any type of law they want restricting firearms, so long as it's more strict than existing state law.
And our existing state law is really nil. I mean, we really don't have a lot of laws except for background checks,
That's right? That's essentially, we're an open carry state. So that's an example of a current exception, is that some laws were on the books before 1989 that were exempted. So we're an open carry state. You can drive in your car with a handgun on your passenger seat. But when you cross into North Las Vegas, you can't, because they have the law.
So that's an example of how it could work.
Exactly. But the bigger picture is, how far would the Clark County commissioners, or any of the commissioners in any of the counties, go? Theoretically, they could declare all of Clark County a gun-free zone. You know, we know that schools are currently already gun-free zones. Nevada law, federal law and Nevada law. Nevada law goes a little further. I mean, even nunchucks, switchblades.
Different kinds of weapons.
All these weapons are banned on not just public and private elementary and high schools, but also universities. Federal law has been on the books since 1990, and that bans firearms within 1,000 feet of any public or private school. So we just had a shooting yesterday. So you have proponents and opponents of this. You know, the proponents are saying, look, we got to do something. Let's put these restrictions, and look how many people maybe we prevented from doing these kind of things. Opponents would say, it's been on the books since 1990, and Columbine happened in 99. And how many school shootings have we had since this was law? You know, and the opponents would say, it doesn't work. I think there's arguments on both sides. But this is now what the commissioners are going to face locally. And then we get to the next stage, which is, let's say they pass some kind of restrictive law. Let's say they declare the Strip, the resort corridor, to be a gun-free zone. And now somebody challenges it on Second Amendment grounds. Is the county prepared to defend that lawsuit? Are they going to have to hire outside counsel?
There are a lot of issues that are revolving around this, that have yet to be explored and yet to be really worked out at this point in time. Well, we're going to have to wrap it there, but the conversation is going to continue on Facebook Live. So if you have questions, definitely direct them toward Matthew. We appreciate you being with us. Definitely a conversation, I'm sure, that will go on.
Are you doing the live right after this segment or right after the show? Okay, so they're going to be going live on Facebook. Find our Facebook under News 3 LV, and if you have any questions, shoot him his way, and he's open to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you for having me.